answer her question.
How do you sing like that?
How do I sing like this?
We have a backup question, too.
Okay, it's easy, actually. I have a head voice, and I have a chest voice, and I have a head voice. And I go back and forth between my two voices like that. See what I mean? Now, that's sweet. Okay, can you do this? See, I was born with a very peculiar nose. Can you do this? Can I try? Can I try your nose to see if it does that? Let's see if your nose squeezes it. Backup question? Yes, what?
We're all together here.
Yeah? All together now.
That's it. We span the generations.
Yeah.
Each generation and each kind of music that you name seems to depict something about the generation. Yeah. So what does our current music tell you about where we are now?
Oh. Do you know, okay, here, okay, I'll say this. The other day I was in my car, and I have cable radio, like Sirius XM, and so I went from the 60s, and I was listening to 60s music, and I can remember when I was a kid, 60s music sounded like 60s music. 70s, you know, it was a whole nother decade of music, and you could hear the 70s. Like if you didn't know what year it was, if you were just listening to the tune, you would know it was the 70s. And then you come to the 80s, you know, and you've got Michael Jackson, and you've got Tina Turner doing her new stuff and stuff. And there was a sound, you know, the 80s had a sound. And then when I got to the 90s station, I had a really hard time identifying what the 90s sound was. I mean, I did, personally. So that's only part of my answer. You know, I have a problem with music that isn't redeeming, that isn't positive. I have a real hard time with it. I mean, if you're going to say something, I mean, the responsibility of artists, James Allen in his book, As a Man Thinketh, says that the artists are the architects of heaven. So it's a good idea for us artists to really recognize the responsibility that we have to really say some good things. We need to nourish our bones. You know what I mean? You know? So I have a real hard time with anything that's misogynistic, anything that's violent, anything that's negative, anything that's pushy, bossy, you know? I don't like it. Oh, yeah.